Hey guys, JB here from Belmore Digital with my digital update for this week, Tuesday, 5th of August 2025. This week, Google tests another AI ad flavor. TikTok goes full search mode. Instagram makes live streaming harder to reach. Marketers are still misjudging what works. And staying quiet really isn't doing your brand any favors. This week, it is all about signals from platforms and your own marketing metrics. You can read the full post on my blog or watch the full-length video on my YouTube channel. Take a look. And please don't forget to like, share, follow and subscribe wherever you see this post. Cheers.
Instagram increases follower requirements for live streaming. Instagram has quietly raised the follower threshold for going live from 250 to 1,000. No warning, no explanation, and yes, it's affecting creators and small businesses who use live to engage followers, demo products, or run Q&As. This change follows Meta's pattern of trimming organic access without much care for the consequences. For creators or businesses who haven't hit that magic 1,000 yet, this is a frustrating roadblock. It highlights an ongoing issue, putting too much weight on one platform's features without control over the rules. It's a good reminder to always have alternatives in play. You don't want to be at the mercy of an arbitrary API decision. If live is key to your strategy, now is the time to rethink your approach. Consider reusing stories or short form video elsewhere. Build audience engagement in other formats, or get ready to grind for more followers. This one ties directly to social media management. If you are tired of chasing the algorithm just to stay visible, let's talk about building a strategy that works across platform and survives policy changes. Google's AI Max ad test smells a lot like Performance Max. Google's testing a new AI-powered ad format called AI Max. It looks suspiciously like Performance Max with a different name and the same black box setup. No real insight into what changes other than Google saying it's AI generated and different from typical search ads. The main concern, as usual, is control, or the lack of it. Or advertisers already struggle to get transparency out of Performance Max campaigns. Introducing another version with less clarity doesn't inspire much confidence. You hand Google your budget and hope for the best. If you are running search or shopping ads, keep an eye out for AI Max creeping into your account. Watch your CPCs and conversions closely. This isn't the time to blindly trust automation without tracking its results. If managing performance ads feels like shouting into the void, PPC and paid social strategy is one of our core services. We help you take back control with structure, strategy, and small business advice, and all sorts of other things. Conversion obsession is costing you growth. A strong opinion backed by real data. Focusing on purely bottom funnel conversions is a short-sighted marketing strategy. Something I've been saying for years. This article points out what many of us already know. Channels and campaigns don't convert today, often build the brand and drive long-term growth. Kill them off too soon and you are chopping off future returns. Yes, you need results, but if everything is benchmarked against only direct conversions, you'll underfund brand activity, awareness and engagement, which are the things that make conversions happen later. Performance marketers often forget the top of funnel still feeds the bottom. That doesn't mean waste money on fluff, but it does mean setting smarter expectations around attribution and not relying solely on last click data. The big wins come from strategy, not spreadsheets alone. This is where content strategy and creation earns its keep. If you need help balancing performance with brand building without losing sleep over it, give me a call. TikTok wants to be a search engine now. It's been wanting to be that for quite a while. TikTok is ramping up its investment in search ads. It's not subtle. They're trying to train users to treat the app like a search engine, especially for product discovery and niche questions. Combined with more prominent search placements and video first results, it's clear they are gunning for a piece of Google's pie. This makes sense. Younger audiences already use TikTok to find things when they're not using ChatGPT, obviously, from recipes to fashions to reviews. For brands, This opens up another paid opportunity to appear where intent is high and visual content matters. But it is still early days and targeting isn't yet as precise as Google's. If you have got a product that plays well in video, now's the time to test TikTok search, even if it's just a small campaign. The ad units are relatively cheap for now, and early adopters often get the best returns. We help clients experiment with platforms like this through PPC Paid Social. If you want to dip a toe without drowning in setup hell, book a chat. Silence isn't strategic. Let's be blunt. Brands that stay quiet in tough times or good tend to disappear. Silence leads to lost relevance, eroded trust, and eventually shrinking market share. And with audiences expecting visibility and transparency, playing it safe often just means looking absent. Plenty of businesses hesitate. They're not sure what to say or when or how. That hesitation can easily become paralysis. But if you're waiting for the perfect moment or flawless message, you're giving competitors a head start. You don't need a high budget campaign, you just need to show up consistently and authentically. Even a basic email or post reminding people you exist make a difference. We support this through email marketing and CRM strategy and content strategy and creation. If your comms calendar has been gathering dust, let's put it to work again. And that's a wrap. This week's update reminds us of a few fundamentals. Don't rely on a single platform, don't ignore the top of funnel, and don't let silence do the talking. Whether it's Google changing ad formats, Instagram gatekeeping features, or TikTok trying to be a search engine, your marketing strategy needs to flex with the platforms and the people using them. If you want to help keeping your digital activity sharp, consistent, and ROI focused, get in touch. Use the details in the slide afterwards. Cheers. I'll speak to you next week.